everybody! I'm Molly. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going over dressing for a rectangle body shape. Congratulations! You have a very classy body. And that means that you get to have a lot of classy outfits. This is kind of like the circle or apple body shape, but you don't have to be as drastic with your dress. So, when you have a rectangle body shape, you want something that mildly flares at the hips or mid leg, and then it also flares at the top or chest, some sort of detail, and then cinches at the waist, which you can accomplish that with something like wide leg pants, maybe a flowy top, but also, look at that, it's tucked in at the waist. That is how you give yourself an hourglass figure when you have a rectangle body shape. Look at how well this is accomplished right here. So she has a cardigan over her shoulders, but even just the details on the top here and how it's a little bit loose, and I'm sure that's like cap sleeves, that makes the top part more chunky. This, how it doesn't grab down here, it flows a little bit, that makes that more chunky, and you got a belt right at the waistline, cinched in, so you have accentuate the waist and flare out top and bottom, and you have a classic hourglass figure, just more on the subtle side. This is exactly what you'd see rich people looking like. Like, here, look at this dress here. See how it's got the bow detail, it's got some puffed out sleeves, and then it swoosh gets bigger towards the bottom, sucks in the waistline. That is a terribly edited picture, but it proves the point. See? Classic. With a lot of blazers, they can cinch in the back, and it'll give you the waistline that you want. And then it's baggy. Got some shoulder pads probably under there. I mean, just look at these suits. Let me see. That looks really good too. With the shoulders. Draws the eyesight down with that neckline towards the waistline that's being cinched in. Although that is a little bit too tight in here. You might have more broad legs. So you'd want something a little bit more puffed out at the bottom. You can rock a pencil skirt, but you have to have some thick legs. That draws the eyes towards the waistline here. See how that's tucked in? That's good tucked in. Turtleneck with a coat. And then I'm sure that those are like, that's probably wide leg pants or just straight legged. Straight leg, wide leg, good. You can go as drastic or as subtle as you want with this body shape. And let me see. Subtle falls more into the classy category. Drastic. Let me see if I can find something drastic for this body shape. There we go. That's more drastic. Look how puffed out those sleeves are. It's got a little stretchy piece right in the middle, and then it flares out towards the bottom. That's more drastic. But it would still look good. I feel like it could be a little bit tighter on the waistline, but it's not bad. There's another example that does not hug the hips. It's even got pockets. These are very big sleeves. A very big collar. It balances out, makes the subtle hourglass figure. This is usually the body shape that they want for models. So congratulations, you could be a model. Look at that. That would be beautiful. There's some really good outfit choices. You could do almost anything. Just as long. Potato sack. Cinch it at the waist. Sack. Works. Let's see if we can find anything. To not dress. Bad clothes. Clothes for triangle body, because I've completely forgotten what looks bad on them. Nope, not a triangle. Oh my goodness. Rectangle. Did I spell that right? I hope I did. Yes. Yep, that is good advice. Chunky knit sweaters. Bad. That's bad. If you're pear, so bottom heavy, a chunky sweater is okay. Ascot or neck bow. Yeah, something that drapes down like that. Why would a wrap be bad? Wraps would be alright. Silhouette would also avoid loose volume government. Yeah, a button down. Well, they've got a lot of button downs that are tight along the waistline for women. Turtleneck would be fine as long as you tucked it in. A knit vest might be okay if you rolled it under to make it a little bit more cropped, or if it was tucked in, but I don't think that a knit vest would be very easily tucked in. Camisoles can work as long as let's say you have a cropped jacket, camisole tight waist, and then just flared out bottoms, anything. Just as long as it's not tight bottoms. Just as long as it's not tight bottoms. You'd look too top heavy. Soft armholes. What's a soft armhole? I know I'm supposed to be the expert, but I've never heard of a soft armhole. Expert. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not an expert in anything. I'm a jack of all trades. Know a little bit of everything. See, no, you could use a belt. Okay. Rectangle body shape. See, look, this one immediately goes, that was a no-go list. This is a go list. Ruffles are good. See, belted is on here, and button downs. Button downs and belted were on the don't wear it list. So the pussy belt. Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to say that word, I think. But yeah. I think that those are really good things. Yep. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.